crazyhouse960, the Lone Wolf versus Darkness. I guess that's how you pronounce this. Oh, actually, it's Darkness 23. I better fix that. So here we have it. We've seen B4, knight G6, and now the Lone Wolf is thinking a bit more. Question is, how do you develop harmoniously? F3 is logical because it's a move that has to be played sooner or later. B4 is also logical because you have to. It develops two pieces. Darkness 23 is not committed to any pawns yet. He's going for development. Just woke up and the Lone Wolf messaged me to say he was playing, so I thought it'd be a good idea to cover this. It's pretty early for a lot of us in the States, but the Lone Wolf, I think, is from Italy. I'm not sure where Darkness is from. Both strong players. H5. Yeah, Hisoka. Although I modded everyone, so it's kind of meaningless. I didn't mod everyone, but I modded like a ton of people. I have all the best people. Hisoka. You're up early, man. What's going on? No, it's crazyhouse960. Logical play on both sides, I think. E4. It opens up the bishop, and in light of H4, there's a square for the knight to go to. Okay. You're almost 2100 in all of the things on WeChess. That's nice, man. only 30 minutes. He's kind of a downer. I've never seen a Magnus stream, but all he streams is chess, right? So kind of hard. So this is gonna get sharp. It could get sharp. There's knight takes a7, after which queen takes is forced. Bishop takes, and then there's bishop takes a1. Oh, Hisoka wants d4 here. Well, after d4, this bishop is no longer covering a7. So d4, there's bishop f4 check. Also, as a nice in-between move. So I think, yeah, okay, you saw it. Bishop f4 is ugly. I wonder what about knight d3 for white, because you maintain the bishop threat, and you also, the knight, it hits e5, and it also controls the f4 square anyway. So knight takes a7, queen takes is forced, bishop takes is the only move with which knight takes a7 makes sense. We'll assume that black takes the queen to maintain material equality. Okay, Wolf's going for it. Black really wants a pawn to drop here. So he's sacked to get himself a pawn. I don't think this can be taken. It's pawn b2, takes, king takes, knight a4. Looks too hard. I guess also, like, my move knight d3 would have kept an eye on b2. So this is nice because the rook defends a4 and there's no knight check here. Okay, so rook a8 is nice. I wonder if white is just winning now. Queen e4, queen e5. You mean? Queen check. Queen check. Bishop c3. I think it's hard to find a move for black. I mean, I think black might just be mated. Because, like, even if he says, okay, I was wrong, you can have everything you want, just don't mate me. Can he do it? think he's gonna have to resign. I don't see anything, but sometimes there are these resources and these kinds of positions that I can't see, of course. Rook a6, yeah, rook a6, and there's just bishop a7. Knight b6. There's still bishop a7. So he just had to jettison the knight to stay alive. This is mating. Knight b6. Didn't even need the queen. So they smashed that rematch button. Oh, I didn't see GB Tammy was in the chat. Hello. Good to see you. Thanks for watching the stream. So Darkness thinks that b4 was the right idea. Lone Wolf says, yeah, my move may have been right, but I wasn't planning if you're not moving the pawns. So this prevents h5 right away. $960 is just weird. Hey man, hey retard. It is weird. I'm definitely not good at this variant. And I've played a lot of this variant and I still am not good. Good to see you, man. Thanks for watching. Well, if you think this variant is weird, you should try some of the other variants on the site. Some rook knights and some rook bishops. This one is like close enough to Crazy House that all the Crazy House players dig it. And I think it's fun. I think you can enjoy a game that. Yeah, things are good. Things are decent. So Darkness is spending a lot of time on his third move. And I think it's because if you get like an unharmonious position from the outset, it can just be very hard to fix. One plus one. I just like 1-0 because I'm good enough at king walking that even if I play like garbage, I can still flag people. But like that's not really a thing in 6+6. I think the idea behind 6+6 is, you know, the players can see deeper and get more high quality games. A5 is nice. You often see this from the engines in this variant when the queen is in the corner. Just go A5 and all of a sudden it's a really good move. You just got to throw off your preconceptions about chess, your theories about what's good, and just take it on a case-by-case basis. Take everything you know and throw it out the window. Yeah, exactly. Even like, you know, the development, the idea that you need to develop is like sometimes misleading because you'll like focus on moving each piece once and your opponent moves like a few pieces twice and ends up finding a weakness in your position because you just like, you know, if you make routine developing moves, it can really go wrong. So I guess knight takes b4 is not possible in light of bishop a3. So darkness has elected to sack the exchange. I think your authority here is staying free, but I think that rooks, knights, and bishops are all roughly the same in Crazy House, just like in Bug House. So the Chicken Crossroad guide that I read said that pawns are 1, knights, bishops, rooks all 2, and then queens are 4. That was a Bug House guide, so, you know, retard, correct me if I'm wrong. So staying free likes he likes black. He thinks that black's gonna win. I mean, the really dumb answer and like the platitudinous answer is just that it depends, right? So, you know, if you need diags, diags good. If you need if a heavy mate's then it's then that's then you'll do everything to hold a heavy. Jaeger's right on point with that. Comes down to personal preference with values with minors. Pawn e7, pawn d7, both major threats. Well, e7 and f7. Oh, pawn a7 and d7 on my bed. Okay, so pawn here or pawn here. Well, okay, yeah, you can't play bishop at c5 because there's a knight here. So, did black go wrong? Well, what if you just put a bishop on e7 and just let one of these go and just try and absorb the attack. Okay, a7 is a major threat. So Lone Wolf is not too bothered. He's saying fine, take. But I mean, wouldn't have promoted to knight and get an extra queen on the board been a good thing? Take this one. I guess maybe. Well, yeah, maybe it's not fast enough because there's like bishop a3. Well, hang on, no, because you're threatening mate in one. If you take you're threatening knight drops. So I preferred taking the knight because you get a queen and you get the knight in hand. I guess darkness low on time. Low on time. Okay, yeah, I think Wolf's got this because he's running out of pieces and he's running out of resources. And just king back and there's no follow up here. Maybe darkness burned a bit too much time trying to get a positionally good setup and missed some good tactics there. Oh yeah, there's queen takes a2 with check as well. I guess darkness is figuring what has he got to lose here. Might as well go for broke. It's just throwing smoke. Doesn't darkness have knight f7 to save the game? Because it's just a draw at this point. There's perpetual. There's knight f7 and just go knight h6. Just go back. He's keeping his chances alive, but then I would definitely take that draw at this stage. Maybe he's trying to even the score, but I think it's not really a good idea to try and even the score when you're down, down on the clock and pieces. Okay, maybe there's something here because, well, what about just bishop h6 for Wolf? Oh, I think he's mated himself. I think Wolf mated himself. Wait, why did he do it that way? Oh, his rook takes g7? Oh, yeah, okay. Lone Wolf mated himself. So there's rook takes g7, check, and then you have a knight and you drop it. Oh, no, what the hell am I talking about? So at this stage, Oh, it's no mate. I don't think white missed a mate. Hmm. This is odd. Um, hmm. I guess rook takes h6. Oh, there is a mate. Now he fucked it. We'll have to look at the. I'm guessing they're gonna play 2 games after this. So Wolf is just hanging in there. He's saying, "I'm gonna win your queen. Try and mate me." Rook takes c7. Okay. I guess knight g8 and some checks, and then the attack runs out. Oh, there's bishop e7 now. Oh, but bishop e7 is no good because there's yeah, you're hitting the rook. King h8. It's over. I'm assuming that they're just playing 2 games. I'll just make sure they're not playing more games before I start analyzing. Okay, so it looks like it was a 2-game match. So I guess we'll analyze the first game first and then analyze the second game. It won't be super in-depth, but just a little something. Actually, maybe we can just analyze both of these at once. So 2-0 to Lone Wolf. He also 2-0'd me, which was pretty sad for me. I had something similar to Darkness, where I had some counter chances in the second game and shat my pants, so to speak. Okay, so white. The engine doesn't like b4 for white in this position. It wants e4, e4, a5, f4, b6, knight g3, e6, knight f3, d5, e takes d5, queen takes d5, pawn at e4, and that obviously is a really long variation. That okay. Well, that's whatever. Okay. Knight g6. It wants a5. It wants one a5 right away. So Darkness was a few moves too late with a5. Knight g3. So did it like? It still wants a5 instead of h5. Okay. e4 is good. h4 is good. Knight b5. It likes for white. Well, okay. So it thinks that white is winning here. And rook a8. Okay, so maybe not too much to say. Knight a4 is the only move, but then you have no counterplay. So, okay, now let's look at this one. B4, F6 is okay. Well played, Juicebald. Thought you had some good moves in there. You defended well and pretty brave defense and challenging him to mate you. All right, bye, retard. Thanks for stopping by. Queen at b2. So white's just winning this one. So pawn e7 is the move. So this is what we were all saying in the chat. Got to take this knight, promote to queen. You've got knight threats. You've got an extra queen on the board. And now, okay, so white still has an advantage, but here he should go queen takes a2 and not start attacking yet. So here, I guess there's just not enough. But it seems that your defense here is not perfect because white gets a draw at some point. But it still likes you here. Oh, it doesn't like... Okay, maybe the engine is a little bit confused because it's suggested moves, and then when you play the suggested move, it changes its evaluation of that move. So it wants queen a3 right away. Knight takes g7. Now it wants this. So now white is winning. Knight f7. Yeah, I don't see why he didn't go knight f7. And now, okay, there's mate in 3 here. Bishop takes, knight at f7, and knight at... I thought that knight f7 was just so obvious, but I guess he was trying to make it stronger. He was trying to make it as strong as possible before committing to it, but he missed his chance. There's still mate here. Rook g7. Oh, so this is what retard was saying. Rook takes c7 was needed, and this. Now white's advantage slips away. This move is the where it swings back. Bishop takes h6 is still good for white, but after this, okay. And I don't think white ever has. You're up 55 pawns at some point. So yeah, 2 good games. That was pretty fun. I'll probably just call it there. I'll probably upload this to YouTube as well. So if you ever want to revisit it, then it'll be here. So thanks everyone for stopping by. Have a nice day.